Hey everyone, welcome back to Williamson Ridge Outdoors. Today we're at our Kubota Z421 again because I'm actually trying to get it cleaned up for springtime. I've already been using it a little bit this year, but there's a bunch of old grass and stuff kind of caked on there, and I really wanted to try out this Super Clean product and just kind of see how well it does for cutting this kind of stuff off. I've actually done a video a few days ago of using it on the tractor and cleaning up the back end of the tractor. It had a bunch of hydraulic oil and stuff on there, and it was kind of getting caked on there with all the dirt and everything. And this stuff made the back of the tractor look like new again. It was really, really great in how well it worked and how easy it was to actually get it clean. And that, I didn't have to put a bunch of elbow grease in there and scrubbing and scraping to be able to get it loose. I don't know if it'll work on this stuff. This stuff is caked on and is not something that you normally can really just rub off there with soap and water. So that's why I wanted to try this stuff out, because that green grass over time and stuff that gets caked in the front of these, it just kind of gets stuck on there and just won't hardly come off. So we're going to try our Super Clean on that and just see how well it does, and we're going to take you along for the ride. Now if everything looks a little bit funny here, like everything's kind of sloped, it's because it is. My front yard is got a real slope to it from the front walk all the way down to the driveway. That's also kind of good because it'll let all the water and everything kind of just run off instead of sitting on it. So let's get started. I'm going to take a couple of the covers off on this deck. That way that all the debris and the leaves and the grass and that kind of stuff can kind of just flow out and get out of the way. And then I'm going to wet the whole mower down, and then I'm going to spray some of the Super Clean on, and I'm going to take a little brush and kind of agitate that just a little bit and see if that'll come off of there real nice and easy. So you can see why I wanted to pull these covers off, because you get these leaves and buildup and stuff in there. So as you can see, the kind of stuff I was talking about, that's kind of just caked on there, and that staining of the grass, it's just hard to get that kind of stuff off of there. So I gotta say, I'm not scrubbing on this. I'm just brushing that back and forth. Like, I'm not even really putting pressure on it. Not having to put much effort on it at all. That's actually really good. And that didn't take much effort at all to take that off there. Now you can see a few places where I missed. I just didn't get it, I didn't touch it with the brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit those again real quick. What I'm impressed with is the fact that you don't have to put a lot of pressure on it. You're just kind of agitating it. I know I've said that word a bunch of times, but that's really all you're doing. You're just kind of just brushing over it and knocking that stuff loose. And the Super Clean makes it let go, breaks it down and just takes it right off. Can't get in there. To that, I need a better brush. That looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of it. You can see kind of the same way, the stuff here on the top, it's kind of caked on, so I'm gonna spray that and I'm gonna agitate it with that brush. So this caster here has a grease fitting in it, and over time, you know, that grease comes out and then it kind of spreads around. And each time you grease it, you get that much more. So I'm gonna see if it's super clean and clean that up. And anytime that you use degreaser on a place like the casters, where you have to maintain those and put grease in there, if you're going to use a degreaser and spray water in there, always make sure that after you're finished to go ahead and grease that, so you'll push any excess of water out of those bushings. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Just kind of wanted to share another video with Super Clean because, you know, I've been using this product for probably about a year, maybe a year and a half, and I really do like it. They initially sent me some of their product to try out in one of my videos, and I actually cleaned some chainsaws and stuff with it and was really happy with the outcome. And so I've been using it over the past year or so and have really had good results with it every time I use it. Now, full disclosure too, they do recommend, if you're spraying that on painted surfaces as full strength, that you need to test it in areas, before you actually do that, because it is a very powerful cleaner, and I guess certain paints that it could react to it. The Kubota, I'm pretty sure this is actually powder coated, and I've never had any problems with any powder coated finishes, being harmed by Super Clean. And, I've just had really good results. And they actually do several different things, like they do wheel cleaners. They do a spray foam, which is what I was using today. Then they have one that's just like a full strength spray, and then they have an aerosol can. So one last thing too I wanted to show you. A lot of people say, well, you're standing there, the mower's wet. It doesn't look, as good as what you think it does. But I actually have gone through, like I dried this mower off, and this is the way that the plastic looks after it's completely dry. I actually just took a rag and then wiped the water off of it and let it dry so that you could see that. So if you enjoyed today's video, I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button. Also, while you're at it, subscribe to the channel and follow along with us for all the projects we have going on around the property. Hit that little bell icon so you get notifications whenever I upload new videos, and we'll see you on the next one.